Hey YouTube, Daniel out here. Decided to rent me a bike. I rented a bike that was near the location from me, where I'm staying at in Duncan, South Carolina. There were other bikes available in the area, but when it comes to ridershare.com, when you look at the details of the motorcycle, some of them don't want you to go no more than 100, 200, 250 miles distance in a day. If you do go over, they charge you per mile. And usually when I'm going on the website, I gotta ask myself, what kind of activity am I doing? Like, if I want to go rent a 22 Harley Davidson Glide, is it Glide? Is it Glide or Glider? Glider? Is it Glider? I think it's Glider. Sorry, I'm new to the motorcycle. But you know, like I saw one in Atlanta, 250 miles, which I don't mind 250 miles because I'm just going to be in Atlanta. But today we are in the Smoky Mountains, and to drive from Duncan, South Carolina, or if you don't know where Duncan is, pretty much Greenville, South Carolina, it's about a little over 170 miles. So if we were to rent a bike with the limit of 250 miles, pretty much we'll make it just to here, and then we'll be done. And then we gotta wait till tomorrow if you're gonna be renting it for 2 days. But if it's 1 day, it's only 250. Anyways, so I have the Honda. I got the Honda, and we have a Porsche pulling up. We have a CB300F. It's not the best bike in the world, and I think it's more of a beginner's bike. I wonder what's all there. I wonder what's going on over there. I'm about to check it out after this short clip. But anyways, it doesn't have a whole lot of power. This is more of a beginner's bike, and it's got over 5,800 miles, and by the time I turn it in, it's gonna have about 6,000 miles on it. The owner, he tried to rig it up to where if you wanted to charge your Android or iPhone, that's not working. He has a phone holder, which is great, so I can navigate. And then you got your starter, shut off switch, got your horn, your turn signals. They don't cancel on their own when you make turns. Low beams, high beams. And this motorcycle, I can't go fast. I try going fast, but it's extremely slow. And when I get on the throttle, you don't feel the quick acceleration. Like, you can smash on this throttle all the way, and it'll take forever. It'll take forever for you to pass another vehicle. So like, let's say I'm driving behind somebody at 60 miles an hour and I just want to gun it. Normally on a high powerful motorcycle like a Harley Davidson, you can gun it 60 to 90 miles an hour in just a few seconds. But this one, it's going to take a while to get there. I had no choice. This is the best deal I can get that was nearby where I was staying at. There were other bikes, but they were limited on miles, and right now I need one that's unlimited. And this is what, 2018? Yeah, 2018. And upon my inspection, you want to inspect everything whenever you're renting one from the owner. Make little marks saying, hey, there's little scratches there. This is from the carrying the luggage. He has a little damage right here. I don't know if it's working or not. Let's see if it's working. Put a turn signal on. I didn't even check to see. Yeah, it's working. But yeah, he said, I don't know if it was he dropped it or somebody dropped it. And then he had a little damage right here on the peg. So he let me know about that. Another thing I let him know was these tires, well, you still see a little tread, but I wouldn't recommend it. I would be like, that's about as good time to buy some new tires. It's good when you're on the road, but if it gets slick, if it gets slickery, like if it's raining, you're gonna have a hard time. So for the CB300F, it's okay ride if you are a beginner. It's not extremely heavy. You can pick it up easily, no problem. You can check the oil level. You can see right there. It tells you what the level is. He said he just changed it. I don't know how often you gotta change the oil, but he might need to change it again when I bring it back. Like I said, it's a great little bike. For me, it's a little short. I don't like, whenever I'm switching gears, I don't use the toe of my foot. I use the side of my boot to switch up. And of course, I use my full boot to switch down. You can carry a passenger on you, but I would say that this bike is probably more for like a 16-year-old. So he can carry, so he can take his little girlfriend that's like under 100 pounds. A guy like me, I'm a little over 230 pounds. Oh, all right, fine, 235 pounds. All right, maybe a little bit more than that, but I'm not gonna tell you exactly. I'm a heavy set guy, all right? I'm a heavy set guy. And for me, this doesn't work out, you know? I don't like that it has hardly any power. If I want to gun it, if I want to get to it, I can't do it. I just can't do it in this bike. And this is a chain, not a belt, not a drive shaft, it's a chain. So, but weighs close to 500 pounds, I believe, maybe like 489. So it's a great little bike if you're gonna commute within the city limits, say 10-20 miles. Great for a teenager. If any parent out there is looking for a motorcycle for the teenager, this is the bike to have for a teenager who's just starting out, because it lacks of power. I don't even think you can burn rubber on this deal. So I don't know what much to tell you on the motorcycle, other than today we're in the Smoky Mountains. I'm having a good time. I just took this out to the Dragon's Tail and it performed pretty well. Like I said, if I had a Harley Davidson, if I had more power, if I had a Kawasaki, you know, if I just had more power, I would gun it. Like, it would be badass. But for right now, it's just more of a commuter. I'm not dogging, so if the owner's listening, I'm sorry. You know, I'm not trying to diss your bike. It's still a great bike. It got me around. It got me to go out, have some fun. That's what counts. That's what matters. So in the bike community, it doesn't matter what kind of motorcycle you got. A motorcycle is a motorcycle, okay? It gets you from A to B, or go out, have some fun, go spend some time on the road. Takes you to the mall. Do people even go to the mall? Takes you wherever you gotta go. All right. But if you want power, you want to look like a badass biker on the highway, then you gotta upgrade. But this is a great bike for beginners. And I do have to say, the seat is not comfortable. My butt was hurting extremely. I'm more like this, you know. I'm walking. Like, it is just horrible. Like, let's see if I can get this. Like, as soon as I got off the bike, I was walking like this. I was like, ugh. I was like, oh Lord. And that's because I pushed it 177 miles straight, only to stop to put a little bit of fuel before I came to the Smoky Rocky Mountains, because I don't know if they have fuel, if I take the card, or what was the deal. I've never been up here, but woo! But I had a great time. Hope you enjoyed the video. We did have some people that were trying to pass us, and I don't see the point of you trying to pass somebody in the Dragon's Tail. It's terrible. It seems like when you have bikers behind you trying to force themselves on you, the best thing to do is just pull over to the side. They do have some areas on the side where you can pull over. I've done that twice during this journey, where I, out of courtesy, being nice / pendejo, yeah, pretty much when you're a nice person, you might as well just add / pendejo. But I was being courteous. I pulled over to the side, not like completely stop, but there's some areas where you can slide to the right, and they get the knowledge, they understand, and they just gun it. Of course, they got power, I don't. But this last couple that I was riding behind with, apparently you cannot pass Harley Davidson bikes. They will not let you pass Harley Davidson bikes. It's like you're just gonna have to either pull over, take a break, or just ride behind them until the trip is over. You know, those are your choices. Ride behind them, or pull over to the side and be courteous and just let them enjoy their ride, especially if they're in a hurry. And nobody likes to be pushed, you know, no one likes to be forced. Dragon's Tail, I feel like it is a dangerous road if you don't know what you're doing. Wrong brake, because the deal is, the number one rule is, when you're on a turn, you don't want to brake when your bike is on a turn, because if you brake while your steering wheel is turned, you're going to roll over, you're going to tip over, you're going to crash. That's where you kind of want to work the back brake. And a lot of us, well, especially me, I don't use the back brake. I'm used to the handle. I'm always using the handle to brake the front. And if you brake too hard in the front, you're gonna tip over. You're gonna lose control. So, but I handle the Dragon's Tail. I try to do my best to go as fast as possible under my situation, where 1, I have no health insurance. 2, I'm not wearing the 100% safety gear. All I got is a helmet. I stopped by and I got me a Harley Davidson helmet. Yes, I'm riding a Honda. Yes, doesn't go with the bike. Hey, I'm worried about me. But yeah, I didn't have no gloves. I don't have the proper knee pads, shoulders, skin protection. So I'm not risking it, all right? Especially because I have no health insurance. And what I do for a living requires me to be in 100% health. Otherwise, it's back to working regular job, paycheck to paycheck. And I do not want to work paycheck to paycheck. No siree. But you get a chance, come on down to the Smoky Mountains. If you happen to be in the area and you can rent your motorcycle, rent one. It is extremely fun. It is peaceful, but do be aware that there are some people that want to rush and get here as fast as possible, A to B. Because why? It's fun. It's fun driving reckless. I know some people don't like to drive reckless, but I got the need for speed. I got the need for speed. I gotta go. I'm gonna push it to the limit. And apparently everybody who's watched the Maverick is probably gonna need the Need for Speed after the movie. Just like how we watched Fast and Furious when it first came out. And then the second, and the third, and the fourth, and the fifth. But yeah, people also brought their sports cars out here. Camaros, Porsche, Mini Coupes. So some I hear the Cruise. Some are out here to enjoy the speed, see how fast or see how hard they can push. There are cameras out here that they photograph you taking the curves. So I was gonna stop by and check out the lake, but there's people swimming around and I don't want to take pictures of them. So, but yeah, that's the Honda that I rented. It's more a first timer. It's not easy on your butt. And if you're trying to buy a motorcycle for your son or daughter, this is the bike to buy because it has no power. It has no power. All right, let's see what else we can do. If you're ever in the Smoky Mountains in your own personal vehicle and you're looking to say, hey, well, I don't have time to rent a motorcycle from a Harley Davidson, or go to ridershare.com, or maybe there ain't one available, or I don't know how to tow one because I don't have a trailer. Well, I think about maybe 30 miles from the Dragon's Tail, you can come on by here to Wolf Creek Motorcycle and Slingshot Rentals. They got their website, Wolf Creek Rentals. I don't know why it says US, or you can just give them a quick call, 828-735-0039. And they got the Slingshot, they got some motorcycles. Yeah, apparently it's Wolf Creek Rentals.us. Yeah, I don't know all the details, but I just saw this, I thought I'd share it. But they got some slingshots, they got a motorcycle, a Honda motorcycle, and looks like a dirt bike Honda 650. And then they have the Honda, I don't know what brand that is. Like I say, I'm new to the motorcycle industry, but yeah, check them out. Wolf Creek Motorcycle and Slingshot Rentals. Plenty of space to park your vehicle here. If you want to take a quick road to the Dragon's Tail, which I think that would be really nice to drive the Slingshot. And let me see, is it automatic? I don't know how many Slingshots they got. I don't know if it's just one or maybe they got two. Automatic. Oh look, they even left the map. Oh, it's a 4-speed. So you better know how to drive a stick. They're not too hard to drive sticks. I can't tell what kind of Honda that is. If y'all know what it is, give me a comment below. I'm new to the motorcycle, but yeah, plenty of place to park here. I think we're about 30 minutes away from the Dragon's Tail. And then the Dragon's Tail ain't but 11 miles up, 11 miles back. So get yourself a good 22 miles of little roads waving left and right. Get some pictures taken of yourself. So yeah, stop on by here. Wolf Creek Motorcycle and Slingshot Rentals. And no, I am not sponsored. I'm just sharing some information. Whew. The Tree of Shame, where a lot of bikers got hurt. And I guess recently one since we had Joe Biden. Unless they just put that up there. You do not want to end up on this tree. Watch for falling. They got a caution sign saying watch for falling parts from tree of shame. So yeah, you come over here, be careful because some of these parts might fall on you, and then you'd definitely be on the tree of shame. And all these bikers out here, man, wow. They all got Harleys, some Can-Ams. Like my friend's guy, he's got that Can-Am 3-wheeler. That was a pretty smooth, comfortable. You don't hardly feel anything when you're on the road. And then you got these crotch rockets. But I feel like I got the biggest shame bike of all. Can't burn that one. And I got the biggest, probably the biggest shame bike of all. A little Honda. I can't even pull the throttle to save my life. Yeah, all these bikers here, they got power and I ain't got nothing. Look at all these muscle cars, Mustangs. We are right here. We're gonna travel all the way. Dangerous curves. Supposedly it's 11 miles. Yeah, somewhere along the way you get your picture taken, which you can go online and pay for it and download it. See, it don't matter what kind of bike you got. You ain't got to have a Harley to ride this Dragon Tail. You can ride a little moped. They got some nice shirts here. Dragon Gap 318 curves in 11 miles. They're going for about 80. It's a cutoff shirts. Or if you like the long sleeve. Hall of Fame pictures, memories, going back as far as I don't know how far. See your photos from the Dragon online at 129slater.com. So how does that work? Mini group products available. But our cabin wraps are printed on museum quality. So I guess if you've been on this Dragon Tail, the Dragon, you can look up online and see if your photo is up there.
Doesn't go around.
So, can you hold this real quick? Yeah. Just hold it. It's already recording, and I'll take care of the shot. That's good. Thanks.
I like that.
Might be correct. Seems right to me, but I think yes.